Well, I've been hosted by the lovely Alice here at her place out in Pioneer Town. Been here for 4 days, so it's time for me to get moving again. She's been wonderful. See you later. So I'm going to head to Joshua Tree National Park now. A good few days of editing, a good few days of eating good food, talking to good people. Her and Laurie Marie have been absolutely amazing, but my journey must go on. Oh, I'm jealous of her barn, so massive workshop space. But, yep, let's hit the road. Joshua Tree National Park. Look at it, it's beautiful. Everyone said to me, don't miss it, don't miss it. And I just thought, oh, it's going to be a bunch of trees. But it's not. It's a bunch of trees and a pile of rocks. Saying that, very pretty bunch of trees and a pile of rocks. California has absolutely amazed me actually. I thought it was going to be just flat. I don't know, just flat. California obviously is vast, it's mountains, it's deserts. There's so much here. Just incredible. I use that word a lot. Incredible and beautiful. But it genuinely is. These Joshua trees are actually quite beautiful. If you look around here, there's loads of them. When I was outside the park, I must admit, there weren't many. There is an abundance of them here. Now, I'm not saying that means that they're not endangered. Of course I'm not. Being as this is a national park for them, it's beautiful to see. We're about 3,500 feet up. Strong wind today. Now, apparently there was a big fire here some years ago, and it burnt 14,000 acres of trees, and the flames were about 60 feet high. Burnt for days, apparently, which I'm not surprised because these forest fires seem to go on for on and on. But, something quite beautiful about this, as far as you can see. I've got 20 odd miles of the park. Basically, I'm about to turn around because I can't get out to where I want to go. I want to be on the other side of that mountain range, and this doesn't go that way. So I've now got to go back out where I came from and go about. And even though it's 40 miles as the road flies, it's 120 miles. Wild camp spot hunting. Having a bit of a mare with the sand, and a couple of bits that have been really deep. There's a bit there that's deep, I'll go around it. So I never got as far as I wanted this afternoon. I was fanning about. Deep sand there, and the wind is still kind of coming across. It's a bit too soft to be sticking my tent in, I've decided. So I've found a possible another campsite by a lake. Now that's 30 miles away. So I am going to go back the way I came and find a more suitable campsite. So this is the joint. Sun's going down, distance. I'm getting battered by a crosswind, and I've been battered like this for the last 6 hours. I've tried so many places to find a wild camp spot. That ain't happening. I'm now going to the next town and I'm having to book a hotel. It's all fun and games, this travel. I'm here in Yuma, Arizona, at Randy's place. Randy does bunker biker, but he's also got his own bike business here. So I've been using his workshop. I've flipped my front tyre around. I've put a new rear tyre on, even though the other one still had a little bit left. Decided it was just going to be easy to put a new one in. And what I've also discovered is my bottom cup on my head races is worn. So I've decided while I'm here, I'm going to make use of his workshop, and I've stripped the front end out and I'm doing new head bearings as well. But Wee Man is almost here. Last time I saw Wee Man, we was in Oregon, leaving the Moscow Moto campground. He's on his way here. He's got a little bit of work to do on his bike. And then from here, we will head probably across Mexico at the next border crossing, which is San Luis, I think it's called. That'll be in a couple of days' time, and then we'll head down to the bottom of Baja to Chris and Stacey's, and I think we're going to spend a little bit of time there, and we'll probably meet up with the Germans again, Sven and Ellen. Soon the Fab Four might be back together, but until then, it's going to be the dynamic duo. Just looked at the tracker. Wee Man is literally less than a quarter of a mile from us, so let's see him arrive. And this sounds like a Wee Man. Here he is. Wee Man's been all the way across to Florida. To be fair, he only rode as far as Texas. Hey, it's Wee Man. Oh, my bum. Don't say that out loud. It's honking.
Last time I was stiff, this time it's just my bum.
Hello, mate. How you doing? It's been a while. A couple of months, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looking suave.
Well, you know, the sun's out. Okay, so Charlie and I are back together now for a couple of days after about 7 weeks separated. We're heading off to Slab City. Now, Slab City is a place out here in the desert. It used to be a military base. And the people who have set up their homes have set them up properly on slabs. Slab City. From what I understand, it's got a lot of very strange people who don't want to be in society as such. It's like live out here. I don't know what we're in store for. I don't know if we're being tempted, or welcome, or chased out of town. Well, this is Slab City. Curious. I think there's a lot of lost souls here. I don't know whether we're just going to do a drive through, or in our case a ride through, or whether we're going to stop. Yes. Okay. I think this is a drive-through. Interesting art going on there. Sure. Okay. Salvation Mountain. This is Salvation Mountain. Welcome to Slab City. decided to get off and have a little wander just around a bit of Salvation Mountain here, rather than the main part of Slab City, because that is where people have made their homes. I think that would have been quite interesting, but I'm also quite conscious that there's people's privacy. Don't want to upset anyone. And there's a couple of classic cars here which I kind of want to have a look at. Certainly interesting. Gotta say, I'm not a god botherer, but Salvation Mountain, not that it is really, man, looks quite cool. And the old Jeep, love it. That's interesting. Just been having a chat with the guy who's looking after the yellow brick road here, and he said actually during the day people are quite happy to have you go. He said, but at night it's a different story. There's some real characters here, and I've just met one of the characters. He's trying to stop people running around on here, and you've got to go one way, and one way is the right way. Salvation Army, no, Salvation Mountain, not Salvation Army. Apparently this was actually started in 1984 when the guy who started his balloon fell apart and he ended up here. There's quite a lot of information to read, I must admit. The timeline's not particularly good, but it's certainly an odd place. Glad I came here. I think I'm ready for something else now. I don't know what, but yeah, Slab City, bizarre. Hill, mountain, lump, odd bit of art. I thought it was pretty rubbish, to be fair, but hey, whatever floats your boat. Art is subjective. It's definitely a very religious feel here, and I'm not religious, so I don't want to offend anyone, but it's not my thing. Certainly worth a visit though. So now we're going to go and head towards the other side of the Salton Sea. Apparently the Salton Sea, which I came past the other night, was left over from the Ice Age. Probably going to look for somewhere to camp early. Last night in the US, we're about 30 miles from Tecate, which is the Mexican border town that we're going to cross at tomorrow. We are camping. It's already cold. I'm almost considering putting on my thermals. Charlie is getting food ready. Well, actually, he's just heating up the water for the pasta. It's only like 4:45, but it's getting dark already, so I think we're going to have an early dinner and slip into our sleeping bags, and then in the morning we're going to get up and we're going to head down to Tecate. Last night in the US, 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock. What's the time, Charlie? Early. It's early. I don't know. Anyway, it's early-ish in the morning. 20 to 9 apparently. So we left the campsite. I think it was about 10 to 8. Half an hour. We're down here at Tecate. This is going to be our first border crossing in the respect of a non-English speaking country. So we did obviously Canada to the US, US to Canada, etc., back and forth. This is going to be our first one. A little nervous, more so for getting the correct paperwork and not understanding what people are saying and getting my bike through with the VIN number half covered. I'm hoping the video and the pictures I've taken will, I mean they don't make me strip the tower off, because if I have to strip that tower, I'm in for one. Mexico, we're in. Relatively simple, sign in, sign out, go this way, get a photocopy for this, forgot that photocopy, went back for another photocopy. All in all, I got the main thing, which was my TIP. No issues with that, didn't even come and look at the bike. I think it's taken us an hour, which was really good. Yes, it's cost $400 deposit, $55 admin fee, which we won't get back, $40 for our immigration, again we'll get that back, but all in all it's say just under $100, and I will get my deposit for the bike back when I exit into Belize or Guatemala. So now myself and Charlie will go through to Tecate, do the usual hunt for a mobile phone thing, maybe find a little toilet for him, and head down into Baja.